Tiesto, it's Power. It's Bill and Jessica show. Gary Big Johnson sitting in for Jess today. Good morning.
Good morning.
725. This forecast is brought to you by the Easy Loans. Yeah, with locations in Del Mar, Harrington, Millsboro, Seaford, and Selbyville. Go to easyloansdelmarva.com. To reach any location, the number is 1-877-297-0011. Cold today. Sunny, cold, brick. High in the upper 40s.
Yellow.
Make sure you bundle up if you head out and about this morning. And by the way, we always remind kids that a hoodie is not a winter coat. Okay? A hoodie is not a winter coat.
Yeah, I used to tell my son. I thought CPS was going to be called on me.
Well, let's talk about kids real quick. That's what I want to talk about real quick right here. You know, not just the hoodie being the winter coat. My son hit me with yesterday. I said, you better, put a jacket on or whatever. He was going to his baseball, and it's indoors, but he was like, he had a T-shirt on, and he had shorts on. And he was like, but it's inside. I was like, yeah, but he said, I'm just going from the house to the car, from the car to inside. See, that's what they're hitting you with now.
Oh, well.
That's what they're hitting you with now.
With that, but my son, we're at a football game, and it was cold. And I told him, I said, man, look, we're late already. Put a jacket on.
Yeah.
And they put the jacket on. I said, why do you got shorts on? Oh, I'm fine. My legs going to be fine, da-da-da. And I said, there's nobody else going to be at this football game with shorts on. I said, they're going to call Child Protective Services on me. I got my son out here in the cold with shorts on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine, da-da-da. I said, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
He had a hoodie on, had a nice coat on, had the toboggan on.
And shorts. Yes, that's what
I'm
they
not
do.
going to keep fussing with you.
That's what they do.
All right, but, after the game.
He was good there, right?
Huh?
He didn't say nothing.
He ran to the car after the game.
I bet he did.
His leg was frozen. I said, all right, you're going to learn one way. Luckily, it was one of those games where we could leave at halftime because, we're up by like 42 points. So it's kind of like running clock by second quarter.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, all right, cool. We're going. I already know what's going to happen. I know the ending of this story. So, let's go. He's like, okay. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know about your son, but I don't understand how he says he wants to go to a football game. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't even tell you the score of the football game because he ain't watching the game.
You talking about like the high school games?
Yeah,
the high school. Well, look, you remember back in the day, the high school games, like when we were in high school, you played football.
Yeah,
but
I was on the field or I was in the stands with the marching band. That's what I would say, the marching band on the field.
Okay.
So I don't, I never got to.
Well, a lot of the football games, when you go, you go to be seen. Yeah. Now, I mean, you're all into more of the game as adults.
Yeah.
But when you're in the school, but you don't play and you're there, a lot of it is a hangout. It's like Friday night at the movies. Like you're going, Friday night, the old school at the White Marlin Mall, walking around. You get dropped off. A lot of it is to hang out with your friends and all that. So. But I want to ask you too. We're talking about our kids. How hard is it to get your son, and your daughter's a little bit older now, right? How old is it to get them out of bed?
My daughter's not the issue. My son.
Yeah. How many times you got to keep going in there and try to get him out of bed?
Well, it depends on how you get him up.
Okay.
I'm literally, I come twice. That's it, twice.
And what happens if he doesn't get up? He gets left?
Well, no. He understands. Like, basically what it is I go out, I wake him up, I slap him in the face. Not like a real slap, but so that he knows, he don't know what's really going on. And then I just shake him a little bit. And then once he hear you coming, then he's up.
Yeah.
I was the same way. It was just more or less of I wanted to get up, but there's something just told me that bed felt too good. So, but we go to, the crazy thing is when the school, eventually will get up. But when we got these tournaments we go to, I don't leave until, because we got to leave early in the morning. And he's him and my daughter together on a Sunday, waking up super early to go to a tournament just to be there to support not only me, but to support their, teammates and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They don't do that. That's the easy part because he can get in the car and just go straight to sleep. He'll mind that, but it's hard.
Well, my son, it takes a lot to get him up. I don't know what it is. I set my alarm, morning person, whatever. Well, I don't think there's anything such thing as a morning person. I think it's just because you got to get up and go.
Yeah, you got that right.
Nobody likes getting up and going in. You know,
Nobody.
you get paid to get up and go in because you love your job.
Yeah.
But you're getting something for it. Yeah, my son is just something to get up. I mean, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I got to go in there like 3 or 4 times. Like, let's go. You want to go? You're going to be late. You know, I think when I finally say, you know, I'm going downstairs, I'm getting ready because he has his room upstairs.
Yeah.
Then he'll finally get up, but it's a struggle.
The struggle is real.
It is.
It's just, I mean, that and getting him to just ready, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
Both of them with their phones and the iPads, it's just like, all right, now you want to stay up and play on these little phones and computers and iPads when it's time to get up in the morning. Yeah, like you ain't ready to get up. You better come on.
Right. 500 checking in. This is exactly what I'm dealing with my son right now, struggling to get him up. Right. Yeah, you right. And then 603 commenting about Netflix. When I was talking about Netflix earlier, it was down last night, by the way. If you had a problem with your Netflix account last night, it was down. 603 says Netflix charges way too much to have them shenanigans. I know that's right. 848 texting in. My teens set their own alarms to get up. No problems with them, but my 4-year-old, LOL, I got to pick her up and take her out of bed. Right. Yeah, you right. Power 1017, you're live on the air. Bill and Big Johnson.
Morning.
What's
Good
up?
morning.
What's up?
Hey, so look, so my son is 11 years old. He's in the middle school. He's in 6th grade.
Right.
I only have to tell him twice because, like I tell him, I don't like baseball. We're not doing 3 strikes and you're out. Let's go butt out because I'm about to head out this door and you're going to find your own way to go to school.
Right.
Don't be calling nobody, your friends, mom, if they can come pick you up. Nope, find your own way to school. Start hitchhiking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know why he struggles to get up. It's like, what in the world? And he goes to bed fine, but he struggles to get up in the morning. He's just, I don't know, he's lazy, I guess. When it comes to soccer time, oh, yeah, he's up and ready to go and everything. But when it comes to school, nah, he wants to be lazy in the morning.
Of course.
Everybody else deals with the same thing.
Of course. Yes, we all do. Don't worry. You ain't the only one.
Yeah, when it's game time, my son plays football and he wrestles. So when it's football season on a Saturday, when it's game time, he up early. But other than that, like you said, for school, it's a struggle.
It is a struggle. Yes, because he's rushing me during soccer season. But when it comes time to school, he don't like me rushing him. I'm going. That's what I hear from him.
Yeah.
Woo, woosah, you know?
Where you calling from?
Millsboro.
Thanks for checking in. 603, I have to damn near summon a demon to get my oldest out of bed.
Oh, that's hilarious.
726, kids these days, if they had some mighty tasty breakfast, they'd get up.
Is that Jamie?
I don't know who that is. LOL at 726.
You sure it ain't Jamie?
He said, you know who this is.
I know who it is. Jamie Greenwood.
Oh, hey, yeah.
He said he was going to call. He's like, you know what I mean? I see him last night at wrestling practice. His son wrestles for me, and he was just like, I'm going to get you. I said, so you hear Mighty Tasty? That's old Jamie.
Yeah, well, look, there he goes. He says, shout out. Yeah, you know what? Shout out to Jamie because he is the voice of Stephen Decatur.
Yes.
He always says something to me. He's the voice. Yes, old school. He's the voice of Decatur.
He's the voice of Decatur, and that's pretty darn cool. And I talked to him, and I was like, did you know? Because I learned his minor was what he's doing right now.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he went to school for it. Yeah.
Maybe I did know that. I don't know.
He went to school for that. And like my thing was, I said, look, you got Bill's number. I said, you talk all this junk about me and him being on the radio. I said, if this is what you went to school for, show me what you're working with.
But no, he's the voice. He's doing it.
Listen, he does really well.
Football, basketball.
Oh, that's right. I went to one basketball game, and there's a lot of great basketball teams in the Bayside Conference.
Mm-hmm.
I am telling you. And again, I want to see what they do in the Governor's Classic, but you better watch out for Decatur in basketball also.
I also found out, speaking of the Governor's Challenge, that it's going to be aired on DSN, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is really, really
Shout
cool.
out to the Delmarva Sports Network. They do a lot of cool things.
They do a lot, and like for me, for these kids and the exposure that they're doing, you know, for all these schools, and Delmarva is just crazy because, you know, they support everything from the youth programs to the high schools, and then I think there's a new indoor soccer team called the Salisbury Stakes.
Okay. Oh,
Which is
really?
actually a pretty cool name. It's actually pretty funny because the team, their first game, I don't know if they won or lost, I was watching, playing some team out of Baltimore, and I was thinking that everyone had those kind of like crazy names like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Okay.
But I think that's like a perfect name.
I was gonna say,
That's
look, we're not.
actually pretty
Look,
awesome.
if your team name is the Salisbury Stakes, we ain't changing no names. Like
No.
you got that name for life.
that's
There ain't
for
nothing
life.
offensive about the Salisbury
At
Stakes
all. That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, like
I like it.
now they need a mascot. They need somebody dressed up like a steak to run out.
Or what, Murray's, or they're probably sponsored by Murray's or something like that.
Yeah. 7:36. It's Bill Big Johnson. Got a 47 ABC update coming up and relationship question of the day.
Power 1017 is the station you listen to the